Breaking news. And I'm live on YouTube. Breaking some news, breaking some propaganda. It seems like a lot of propaganda going on out there, huh? So, okay. Um, I'm having some kind of audio difficulties. Please hold. Breaking news. Back on live. I hope. I mean, all this propaganda stuff going on in UK, Ukraine, and so what really is going on over there? I see a lot of tweets going out. They're trying to. People are actually seeing that it's a lot of propaganda being pushed out there. So we'll see how it goes. You know, I can't picture that Putin, the powerhouse, and not looking like the powerhouse he is supposed to be. And who knows? Ukraine, they might take over. Well, listen, they want to uh, join NATO. If that happens, then checkmate, right? That'll be checkmate. But it's all fake and phony. But but all eyes are on the war now. If you notice, ever since the Canada's truck convoy, right? They ended that whole convoy. Um, well, they had to end it because it got popular. It got like all over the airwaves, the TV. Everybody was talking about it. People were donating to the cause and all that, and then boom, they had to shut it down. So how did they shut it down? They used force. They started seizing bank accounts and towing the trucks away and arresting people. They sent in the UN police, supposedly. Who knows? Maybe that's bullshit too. So that ended. And what else? What else did they do? Then they were. That's right. Trudeau was putting in the Emergency Act, and then it passed their House. They voted on it to give him more emergency powers, more, you know, more nonsense, more powers to take everything from you in the name of he knows best. So that didn't go so well, and then they wanted to push this digital ID. Digital ID. Well, you know what's funny? A digital ID, digital pass, digital COVID nonsense pass is been out for a long time. They talked about digital RFID chips back in the day on a great documentary by Aaron Russo. They he what was it? Oh, it's America Freedom to Fascism. If anybody wants to watch a real great documentary, I would advise them to watch that one. You're not gonna be able to get it on YouTube, but on Rumble, yeah, there's a lot of links on Rumble. America Freedom to Fascism. Very interesting. It goes from your whole money system, how it was formed, created, and then, you know, kind of towards the end, they get into the RFID chips, implants. You're talking about back in 2000, early 2000, because the documentary came out in 0, '08. It was released 07, '08, and so obviously this was part of the plan from almost 20 years now, probably even longer. Who knows? If it wasn't for Aaron Russo, I don't think I would know, or anybody else would know. This whole Canada thing seemed like was right away, but it wasn't something they brainstormed overnight. This has been an ongoing thing that they're trying to push here. Well, yeah, if you think about it, we do have um, we do have IDs like digital ID. Look, besides the COVID, well, COVID was pretty much the main thing. You know, pandemic, and so from the pandemic, then they had to lock everybody down from that, and then what did they do? They ran the color codes. They do all that color code. Oh, red and green, and okay, here, there. Oh, the vaccine. Everybody's gotta get vaccinated. Oh, everybody was faking the vaccines now. They all had the fake cards. The mandates were coming out, firing people for fake cards. So, how do you eliminate the fake cards? How do you run this ID system? Oh, let's go digital. Cell phones. Everybody's got cell phones. Boom. Cell phones, digital. Show your phone around. There's your pass. Your digital pass. Oh, it's vaccine pass, yeah. Can't go dine out unless you, beep. I shouldn't be saying this. I forget that I'm on YouTube. So, but, alright, so they started banning people for that. And, especially New York. New York. Well, I can talk about New York because that's where I'm from. I work in New York, and it's pretty crazy. Got to show your pass. Got to show ID. But you have to show your ID. your driver's license, some kind of ID, and then your pass. Because if you show them your pass, you could take a picture of anybody's pass and show it. So you had to show ID. So it's kind of weird. Now you're showing your personal ID, your driver's license or non-driver's license, to show your digital pass or your COVID pass. So I don't know. This is where we're going with this. I know where we're going with this. Klaus Schwab got the plan. His plan was, you'll own nothing and you'll be happy. I know a lot of people don't like to hear that, but that's the plan, right? So his whole plan, there you go. Anyway, the whole plan was the Great Reset, right? So what is the Great Reset? It's just to have two class, the elite class and the bottom class. No middle class. They don't want that. They don't even want like the rich. There's the elite. So you have an elite class, and then all the rest of us on the bottom. So his plan is just to enslave all of us, and it's working because a lot of people are falling for it. They're falling for the jabs, the IDs, whatever's convenient. They'll take anything just to go out, just to go back. Well, listen, it's your livelihood. What are you supposed to do? It's a rough spot there, right there. But other than that, we know where this is all leading to. Now all of a sudden, the Omicron and the variant, and now it's dying off, and the media was getting boring. No more, variants right now. Spring is coming. And when spring comes, there's no real variants. They'll wait till the fall. I'm gonna wait till September. They're gonna start in August like they did last year. Revamp the whole thing, come out with something, and then the fall is gonna be another roller coaster ride. But until then, we got Ukraine and Russia. So this Ukraine and Russia nonsense will go on. But a lot of people are not buying into this stuff. They're actually, listen, the photos they're putting out there and video clips, and it looks like Call of Duty. Yeah, looks like someone's streaming Call of Duty games or video games. Some of these video games look more realistic than real life. So it's maybe that's how it is. It's the metaverse. We don't even know what real is anymore. What reality is. Is it virtual or is it reality or is it virtual reality? But I don't know. But that whole thing, that meta stuff, they're coming for us. One way or the other. They're gonna just strap us in like the Matrix. Yeah, they plug you right in. And you're gonna play to earn. Play to earn. Right, play to earn. Play to earn. That's how they get these kids, this generation. Just hook them up, play, earn some cryptos. Yeah. Speaking of cryptos, I don't know what's going on with crypto. the weirdest thing was when the war, well, whatever, however you want to call it, broke out. The news of, the attack and Bitcoin. As soon as it was broadcasted, mentioned, Bitcoin went from, I think it was at 38, 39 to 34. So I don't know anymore about the cryptos or Bitcoin because every influencer, and you out there, all you influencers out there, the problem is with you guys is that they always say that there's no correlation to the market with Bitcoin or crypto. There's no correlation. But it seems like there's a big correlation with Bitcoin or cryptos and the NASDAQ. Pretty much. They go hand in hand. So, I have a hard time believing there's no correlation, there's no connection. But look what happened. Geopolitics, whatever you want to call it. These influencers on YouTube saying that there's no tie to it. It's a hedge against inflation. Well, we heard that. And if it's a hedge against inflation, so why did it peak at 69,000 and now we're down to 38, 39,000? It should be doubled from 69 because of inflation. But it's not. So, don't know. Craziness is going on. But other than that, it's just there is no safe haven like currency or money. Where do you stash your money? Well, a lot of people say you got gold and silver, precious metals. But even that, it's like it did spike a little. The announcement of the tension between Ukraine and Russia. So when Bitcoin dropped, gold went up a little. And now gold's back down a little. It's been 1,800 an ounce, 18 shy 19. Then it broke 19. Now back to 18. So it really, at this point, it's like, you diversify. That's the key word, diversify. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Well, I think it's too late for that. Well, for some people. Some people like gold, silver. Some people like Bitcoin, crypto. Some people like it all. So maybe put a little bit. Hopefully, you'll gain somewhere. Who knows? But my take on this crypto stuff, I don't know. It's just like the market. I don't know. Is it I don't think it's created to make money. Look at the stock market. I don't think it's there for us people. It's manipulated. They control it. As you can see, the day the war tension started in Ukraine, boom, that next morning, market was down 800 points. It was down 800, but then it went up. It closed up a few points. Weird. The next day, boom, went up and up. So it's like, really, who's buying into all this? Who is buying into all this? I like to know. There's a lot of FUD going on out there too. FUD. It's another word I like to use too. FUD. Fake news, FUD. It's all the same. But other than that, what else do we have? We had the convoy. So besides the Canadian convoy, that's been dismantled, but at least the digital ID and his emergency powers, he did away with that. He said, nah, no, I'm not gonna, have the emergency act. No digital. We're not going digital ID. No. It's there. They're not. It's there. Not ready. Who knows? But it's there. Just like here in the U.S., we have it. In some aspect of it, we have digital ID. It's just the point when it becomes global. That's the problem. The problem is it's the globalism. Yeah, we all have to be together. It's a global society now. You can't have one country and not the other. Gotta have the big major powerhouses involved in this. Because all the little small countries are just gonna be forced into it. They have no say. So, listen, China's already doing their shit. China's got that whole shit done. They got the digital pass, they got social credit score, they got biometrics, iris scans, all this nonsense, body scans, and whatever's going on there, or whatever you hear that's going on there, it's coming here eventually in time. And Taiwan soon, China will be taking Taiwan over. There goes our semiconductor chips, right? Listen, they shut down the Keystone Pipeline just in time. It's like, well, that's the first thing he did when he got into office. Shut it down. Look where we're at now. So we're no more independent, oil independency. We still import. Gas prices are going up, conflict going around, and then we got the U.S. Convoy. Why? Tell me, why do we have a U.S. convoy? What's the reason for this U.S. convoy? It's like a little too late. I believe it's a little too late for that. They could have been. They could have done that, the convoy, while Canada was still, since they lead the charge, we should have followed them. But I think this is the whole plan. The whole plan is like, it's not a real movement. Fucking truckers are driving across states, cross country. Meanwhile, you don't even hear about it. There's no word about it. If you don't know, they don't know. One person knows about it. Does it make a difference? Forget it. Donate. Go ahead, donate to them. See what happens. Go ahead, try to donate to don't even mention GoFundMe, but like Give Send Go. See if they ever get the funds. Look at Canada. They fucking seized all that shit. So who knows? It's all crazy. But yeah, the convoy. I don't know. I don't know what's that. It's for the mandates. The mandates right now is getting cold because there's no real mandates right now. See, look, what happened was I'll talk about New York because I live here. I don't know what's going on every place else. I know most places are like mandates. What? But California here, whatever. Well, the bookends. Well, I consider the bookends. California and New York. Boop boop. We squeeze everybody in. But yeah. So right now, unfortunately, they did fire about 1,400 that held off on getting, the jab, and in New York City, it was more like 4,000 held on strong, held the line, and then they had the day. Forgot what day it was. It was on a Friday. They had to have it. It was just maybe a week, 2 weeks ago, and then most of them, caved in. I guess they went. They went months since the end of October. They went months without on leave without pay. It went months, and then and this was the final straw. And I had listen. Listen, I don't fault them. I'm sorry. You know what? I had to put in my religious exemption, and I had to wait and wait. And thanks to the higher powers of God and prayers and other prayers and people, encouragement, I got my exemption. But for how long? Well, first of all, the exemption is lifetime. It's forever. They can't give you a date like, okay, you're good for a year. But who the hell knows? City could do anything. They don't give a shit. Just a number. Remember that. So right now I'm on I'm safe. I'm on base. We'll see what happens. But other than that, yeah. Tensions in Europe with the Ukraine. We'll see where that leads to. This is all a big plan. And you and I are not in the plan. It's not a club. It's the club, right? George Carlin says it's a big club, and you're not in it. You and I are not in the big club, unfortunately. Well, you know what? Fortunately, because who the hell wants to be with those people? You should just, keep the club to yourself. Enjoy, go on TV, push your nonsense to each other. You should have the club for your own people, for your own elite group. Everybody should just say, no, we want to do this, we want to enforce that, and just enforce it on each other. We'll stand back and watch you guys strong arm each other and saying, I got more power than you. No, I got power. No, I want to put this. No, I want to do this. Yeah, let them enjoy themselves with that. But just leave us out of it. The majority of us don't even want to be bothered with that nonsense. Well, the majority of us are fucking still sleeping out there. They weren't about booking trips and going on fucking whatever and buying nonsense shit. Most people don't even know what's going on, what's coming, where they're going. Unfortunately, it gets to a point like, wake up. Really wake up. I know some people don't want to wake up, they choose not to. You got the people that choose not to wake up. Then you got the people uh, that can't wake up. And then you got the ones that are awake. Let's see this whole nonsense. But until everybody is awake and rises up, listen, we could all rise up together and it'd be squashed in an instant. Imagine that. Everybody says, no, no more, enough. People are shit scared. They're shit scared to say no. But this is the problem. Can't be scared. What are we scared of? What's the fear? You know, there's a whole bunch of us together. There shouldn't be any fear. And this is the problem we're having, is the fear. Fear takes over. Fear of the unknown. Fear of losing your job, your livelihood, family members, this and that. But, you know, there comes a time where you have a choice. And everyone has a choice, right? No one is really being forced. If you actually think about it, we're not being forced to do anything. You know, you're kind of being forced to choose. You know, and that's the thing. They're kind of pushing you in the corner. Not physically, mentally. They're like the Jedi mind. They're pushing you, trying to get you to do it. But I don't see getting too far, you know. But what else is there? Yeah, there's so much stuff going on, but I can just ramble on. So I'll keep it short. Yeah, there's not much else. You know what? I'm just gonna end the stream. So thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll do this one at a time, and enjoy the rest of your evening. So I'll see ya.